Hi there, guys. It's Keep Real Blabs. Welcome back. Today, this is going to be a faceless react. Unfortunately, I have been playing around with skincare products, and I apparently mixed two actives, vitamin C and something else, probably retinol. And yeah, my skin is not doing very well right now. Right now, I'm in the peeling stage, so I did not want to come back looking like that. But this is taking way too long to heal, so we're just gonna have to do a faceless one. And we are working from about 2 weeks. Oh my God, it's 2 weeks ago, guys. I am so sorry. So we are going back to Amberlynn's, to the whole Aunt Tammie debacle when it first happened. Now I have been keeping up on this, but wow, sorry guys. I hope you guys just enjoy this anyhow. Just put this on as you guys are just, cleaning or something. I don't know. I'll keep you company as you're studying or doing taking care of the kids or whatever. All right, so let's start this nonsense. All right, so we're gonna be watching apathetic faxes. Ambulance on Tammie contacted Emily. This is when she did text her, I believe, and reaction channels and spills tea and Amber reacts live. So yeah, this was a fun watch when I first watched it. Let's I oh gosh, do I remember? I think I remember most of it. Anyways, let's start.
Amber's Aunt Tammie is back in the spotlight after posting some shady things to her YouTube account. Remember this Aunt Tammie?
And I get a message from some woman on Facebook. I mean, back in the day on MySpace, sorry, saying, "Oh my God, I found you. Oh my God." Like, it was my aunt, which is my mom's sister. I messaged them back so splickety quickly. Like, we started talking, and I was in foster care at the time, and like, I told my social worker about it.
Well, any of you think that Amberlynn is legitimately a bit slow? No, I don't know. I think she was um in remedial classes, and it just seems like she's somebody who just never bothered to get to shit, now I sound like an idiot, to like the most minimal work that she had to do to pass for anything, to do anything in life. Honestly, I think, you know what, I think I sound like an idiot right now. Never mind.
She's like, "Oh my God, you need to go visit them."
But yeah, she does seem slow.
I'm like, I did. When I was 17, I met my cousins and I met my aunt, and like, we were all finally close. And I was like, okay, I'm 18, I'm out of foster care, I want to live with you guys. And so I went to go live with my aunt, and here I am now, 25 years old. I don't understand something. My aunt has completely stopped talking to me. She blocked me on Facebook, blocked me on her cell phone, blocked my number completely. And the reasoning is because I'm fat. I'm not kidding. I know that sounds bad saying it like that, but the truth is, it's because I'm fat.
Then Tammie went to Kiwi Farms to deny these allegations.
Is that read this?
And to share the real reasons she cut ties with her niece. So then Amber decided to make a video confessing to all her lies, which included the lie about her aunt.
And I feel like I need to kind of admit to some things that I have lied about. When I uploaded a video about how my aunt doesn't talk to me anymore because I'm fat, I ended up talking to her regarding that video. I had no idea they were gonna see it. I had no idea my aunt even watched my YouTube anymore. I have, mental issues that cause, me to be bigger. And I kind of wanted to ignore all that and just be like, oh, my aunt doesn't talk to me because I'm fat. I just thought it would be easier. I pushed her away because of just who I am and how I am as a person, and that's the truth.
If I had a niece like Amberlynn Reed, I would have cut ties a long time ago. Even if I would have been so heartbroken, but I think I would have cut ties a long time ago. Um, Aunt Tammie is a much better person than I am. And I know a lot of people are saying that, she shouldn't have brought this online, but I think with people like Amberlynn, you do have to bring things to the public, because if not, they will, people like Amberlyn will change around your story and make themselves seem like the victim. And you have to just play the game.
Well, she's back, and she's being shady all over Facebook, with lots of posts about karma, and having receipts. And she's been all over YouTube, and has even gone as far as contacting Emily, and has posted their conversation. Tammie messages Emily and says, I have stayed.
Actually, let's I'm so sorry. I'm such a grandma at this. Holy fuck. Anyway.
Quiet for as long as I wish. I seen you for what you were from the very beginning. I tried to warn Amber and my sister. You all will get the karma you deserve. Hell has a special place reserved for people like you. Emily says, I'm assuming you're Amber's aunt? You literally know nothing about me. Leave me alone. Then
That is so freaking weird. No, not that Tammie contacted Emily. I know many of you do think that is weird. Emily, we know enough about you, and what's out there we know is the truth. So for her to even say, you don't even know me, it's like, but bitch, we do. It's the same thing as Anne Boleyn always saying, you don't know how I live, you don't know my life. Yes, bitch, we do. So it's just these idiots find each other. It's so crazy. But let's see.
Tammie calls Emily out for being a feeder, tells her it should be a crime, and tells her to leave Amber alone before she unalives her too.
And she says she's reading internet rumors and making an opinion based off of that. Emily came out herself and said and declared that she is a feeder. I don't know what she.
Emily accuses Tammie of believing internet rumors and says she's no different than the haters. Tammie lets Emily know she's one of the reasons she and Amber don't speak anymore, and tells her to go raise her daughter. Emily repeats that Aunt Tammie is just believing stupid internet rumors. In her YouTube comments, she also says Amber's story about saving her brother's life when the blinds cord was wrapped around his neck is true, but she also says Amber's self-diagnosis lies constantly.
I will say it again. I believe, I could be wrong, but this is my belief. I believe Amber did that herself to the brother, or it likely wasn't even all that bad. Maybe the brother was had it like maybe around his hand or something, and then she made it into a whole big ass story that she saved his life.
Exaggerates stories to get attention, and says there's so much she could say. She's just looking for a channel to spill the tea to. Amber's chronically online, so of course she immediately went on YouTube Live, reacted to all of this, and tried to set the record straight.
Before I moved here, it was like 2 months before I moved here, my mom and my aunt, who are sisters, so Mama Lynn and my aunt, I'm just gonna call her Tammie because I feel disgust. Like I used to call her auntie, but literally she's nothing to me. She's nothing to me. So Mama Lynn and
I think that's the best thing you can do for your aunt, though, Amber. And I'm not for this isn't even a low blow or anything. She's looking bigger, and we're gonna see in all these lives, incrementally she looks bigger and bigger and bigger. So she's doing a great service to herself.
Tammy got in a fight 2 months before I got here. Not a physical fight, but like an argument. And it was a big enough argument that my mom was genuinely hurt. My mom does not even like her own sister. My mom does not like her own sister. So I ended up coming here. And my aunt did come over the first day I was here. It was even while Feline was still here.
You know what's funny though? I'm not gonna be stopping too much. The thing is that siblings argue all the time. I have three brothers myself. Well, I have two brothers. Used to have three brothers, but we argue. We will argue all the time, and we will just talk smack about each other. And then 2 weeks later, it's like we're just force each other, force ourselves to into, calling them and whatever. That's what happens with siblings. Siblings fight, we make up, that's it. So Amberlyn really should be minding her own business when it comes to these things, because yes, that's her mother, but that's her sister. And she's allowed to say whatever the hell she wants because she's been there her whole life, unlike you. But that's just my thought on that.
So she met Feline, the whole nine. So I moved here the beginning of October. I didn't end up seeing my aunt again until like Thanksgiving. So it was almost 2 months later. Finally, in February of 2024, I sent her a picture of me and her from Thanksgiving. And I was just like, love you, miss you. And all she did was heart it. And she never like responded. And I think I took that as a hint. I was like, okay, so we're doing this thing where we're going to be mad at Amber Lynn because she came from Mama Lynn's womb. Like my aunt and my mom were having the dramatics. My aunt and my mom were having the beef. My aunt and my mom were going through it. Like it had nothing to do with me. So I didn't hear from my aunt at all. My aunt has no idea who Emily is. My aunt has never heard of Emily. My aunt has I have not spoken to my aunt since February 2024. I met Emily June 2024. So please remember that. Literally the end of June 2024. So I have not seen my aunt. I have not talked to my aunt about Emily. None of my family has met met Emily besides my grandma and my mom. So today,
So,
my mom calls
I mean, does Emily forget that she puts her whole life on the internet? And in that way, everyone can know what's going on in her life? I don't understand what is so hard to understand about that.
me. She was like, "Do you see what's happening?" When I found out, my jaw was on the ground. So my aunt's been like doing some weird stuff, trying to reach out to Snowflake and like, I don't know, out of
Mm.
literal nowhere. What happened was my aunt literally saw me in distress in my live stream, hyperventilating, anxiety, crying about Emily, literally heartbroken. And my aunt literally sat there and said, how do I make this worse? I messaged her. I took the hint. I sent her a picture of her and I, February of 2024. And I said, miss you and love you. And she did not respond. I took the hint. But I messaged her today, and this is what I said. My mom messaged her too today and was like, what are you doing? My aunt popped off some wild, like unhinged, like narrative that isn't even real. Like genuinely, like I'm scared to my aunt. She almost sounds like she's like not fully sober. Like that's the best. That's how it seems to me. Like the things that she's saying is just like no.
That's a really shitty thing to do, Amber. She knows how hard her aunt has worked to be sober, and now just because she's angry, she wants, to throw her under the bus like that. Yeah, we can see through that, Amber.
Craziest thing I've ever seen. So I reached out to her today and I said, I'm reaching out because I truly don't understand what's going on. We have already talked through it and forgiven each other for anything that happened years and years ago. Since I've been in Oklahoma, I have done nothing to you, yet you've chosen to ignore me because of an argument you and my mom are both going through, which has absolutely nothing to do with me at all. I went to Thanksgiving a couple years ago and thought everything was fine, but to my surprise, you have decided to outcast me, and because of the issues you and my mom are dealing with. I'm not the type to take sides. Now you're going online making negative comments about me, my mom, and my ex. You've seen how much I've been struggling lately via my live streams. You've seen the pain I'm in, because my aunt, like, she's known for watching every single thing I post online, which is already really weird. And instead of offering kindness, you decided to make it worse. Her response was, funny how you reach out.
That's not weird at all. Your aunt wants to know how her niece is doing, and her niece is obviously an asshole. So this is the only way that she can know about you.
Now, but not for the last 2 years. Goodbye, Amber. I responded and said, I did reach out. You didn't respond. Since Thanksgiving of 2023, every time we spoke, it was because I messaged you first. Then you stopped responding altogether in February 2024. What was I to do with that? I could take a hint. Your aunt is spilling about it all out on you. Huh? Where at? We could do a live reaction on Jordy's live.
Okay, so obviously she's over there trying to say that I'm mentally unstable and this and
You are mentally unstable, love. You are mentally unstable. We're both cut from the same.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be able to see. Like, I know all you guys have watched this, but her face, her facial expressions are so freaking funny in these. She's so pissed off, and it just makes my freaking that little heart happy.
Same cloth.
that. Aren't we all in one way or another?
The difference is I'm not sitting here going online and or actually ignoring my niece for no reason because I'm in an argument with her mother.
So I've had my day, I have my diagnoses, I have my labels, but I am mentally sound. The total absolute grossness of this feeder era, I just can't.
Feeder era? My aunt is literally saying feeder era.
The final straw really has been building up, and I've been saying it, it's coming, it's coming. A person can only hold back so much.
You don't know me.
I'm human at the end of the day.
I'm human at the end of the day.
My sister and Amber have done me extremely wrong over the last 2 years, and
My sister and Amber have done me extremely wrong in the last 2 years. Can I show the pic of us? Yes, of course I can. There we are. Miss you and love you. And she never responded. And that's when I took the hint. And that's what I sent her today.
I've seen every single video she's ever put out.
Looks like she hearted
I
it.
have tried to be a good aunt to Amber.
You never tried to be a good aunt to me, love. Here I am in the flesh trying to be a good niece for you. And she's saying she's pissed you didn't go to her wedding because you were too big but went to other places. Yeah, I could not go to her wedding. Yeah, I couldn't go to her wedding. And I didn't go to other places. Like, do you know how far away Kentucky?
I hate when people say, like, she's clout chasing. What's the clout to be chased here? For everyone to know that you're related to this behemoth? Her aunt, it's really hurt. And she wants everyone to know how horrible a person Amberlyn is. There is nothing to be gathered from here. Like, clout chaser, please.
He is from Oklahoma. Like, I didn't go to other places. I didn't go anywhere. And do you want to know something really fucking crazy? She got married on my mom's soberversary date. My mom's soberversary is November 1st.
She made such a big stink about this. So stupid.
And it's going to be, this year will be 10 years. My aunt got married on my mom's 7th soberversary date. Who does that? Billie Eilish.
Oh, the horror.
Wisconsin was a 2-hour drive. A 2-hour drive. She's mad that I didn't drive like 10 plus hours to go to her wedding because I literally couldn't at the time, especially because it was around the time where I hurt my ankle. Do you guys remember?
Oh, shut the fuck up. How many hours did she drive to go to Oklahoma? I forget. I think it was like around the same, like 10 plus more, right?
Remember
Oh
that?
no.
I was still healing from that. It was a mess. But yet I am,
You were
15
fine.
minutes away from her now, and she never came to see me.
I have so many messages and calls and just telling her I'm not trying to replace your mom. I'm just trying to be your person. You know, I've tried to teach her on how to diet and exercise and make good choices and say.
She's tried to teach me how to diet and exercise, even though she's gained all her weight back that she lost when she was doing keto. Yes, XL Hoodie, Tammie had an affair.
It's so crazy. Amberlyn has the nerve to talk so much shit about somebody who is not even a third her size. Not even, oh my god. It's insane. She does not know how big she is, huh?
That is exactly how she met her husband, by cheating on her other husband. Yes, that is correct.
Coming from the cheater and the wife lover, right? You can get trying to get everybody's wives.
Moving on.
Save money, and this
Make
is
your
even before she
face.
blew up on YouTube. Then she blew up on YouTube, and then she gets this, you know, better than everyone else mentality. She keeps all her girlfriends, every single one I have never met, even though I was the one constant in her life.
You never met them because we're in a completely different state, and you did meet Feline the day that Feline dropped me off and you came over here. All because you have bed bugs and had to get rid of every single ounce of furniture you have. You're taking it out on me. I didn't give you bed bugs. I'm almost gonna be 35. Our drama that we have is from my mid-20s lower.
I never got to talk to any of them, of course, so she can keep her narrative straight, right? Yeah. I'm sure she had lots to say about me to each and every one.
Ooh, if the shoe fits, ma'am. If the shoe fits. What do the haters say? Don't touch the poo? Like, you're not only touching the poo, but you're licking it and eating it. Like,
And put all my sister's business out on there for years.
Does Amber know that she's the poo in this situation?
With no cost. Now talk about my mom, things people are in her life now, but she's still bad-mouthing them. She's still running the narrative that she's this poor little victim. Amber had more chances than most people do. The difference is she was rescued from that, you know, put into foster care. Every foster care house she went into was better than I had ever dreamed of living in. You know what I mean? She had those opportunities, but she squashed them, and she never.
you don't know what I went through in my foster homes. I have shared bits and pieces of these things.
Never appreciated them. She would talk mad shit,
Because I'm allowed to,
to
Binks.
me over the phone while they're in their, you know, huge house and swimming in their pool.
I could be wrong, you know, full transparency here, but I believe that if Amberlyn had actually gone through like really horrific things in her homes, she probably would have already come out and said it. I think she's holding on to this, you know, these secrets because I don't really think there is much to share.
And feeding her, never good
I
enough.
could be wrong, but you know, with Amberlyn's history,
Where am I at? I'm in a huge house with a pool getting fed? I literally feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Everyone knows my sister was in prison, right? My sister was in prison for strangling our mom in a drunken rage. She loved to spread that. Never a dime on her books. It was me every single month.
When my mom was in prison, I didn't have much money. I can definitely admit to that. Yeah, this is my mom's sister. My mom is so hurt and shocked by this. And wait until she hears like what's happening now. My mom is gonna be so hurt.
Every single month. I paid her fines with her.
and her mom was just like, "Oh, really? Oh." She got on the phone. So stupid.
Visited her. I did video calls. I drove long distance.
Yeah, this is the truth. Look at her face. Her heart rate is so freaking high right here. Oh, no wonder she had to go to the ER just recently.
When my mom was in prison, I didn't even write her. Like, I didn't send, like, I wrote her this whole long thing.
Yeah,
it
she
was like
couldn't even do
updating her on my
that.
life. And I was gonna send it. I was. But something was telling me not to. Like,
When my sister was homeless
Her laziness was telling her not to. That's all.
on the streets, I yelled for her name at the top of my lungs for 8 solid months in very dangerous neighborhoods looking for my sister. I have the picture the day I found my sister. One of the happiest days of my life, but it's not even when she got well. It still took a while. It took her to go to prison. Amber loves to talk about that as the victim, even though she wouldn't even write my sister.
I am a victim. What did I do to you in the last 5 years? You're surrounded by absolute snakes. What?
That could be the description of her whole career, her whole YouTube career. I am a victim by Amlyn Reed.
Aunt does it tell all about them on the internet? I have no idea. Not Kevin. They got in a fight 2 years ago, and since then, like, my aunt has wanted nothing to do with me, even though I have nothing to do with it.
I would beg her, write your mom. Get stamp. She wouldn't even buy it. More, I have the text. She's not worth the 42-cent stamp. Even though Amber didn't want to help her mom ever. She always expected me to. And I did. I no longer let my sister into my home because she abused me over and over and over. She used drugs and alcohol in my home behind my back when I'm giving her a roof over her head and clothes on her body. And when she disrespected me the last time, I told her, you need to get out. Amber was there visiting me before my sister even got there, and we were good.
We were good because I feel like my own aunt love bombed me. I visited her when I was 17. Everything was
That's such a shitty thing to say. Her aunt tried to do the best that she could for her niece to come visit, and Amber Lynn considers that love bombing, and it's not her aunt trying to do the best she can to give her a good fun experience. Such an asshole.
good. And then I move in when I'm 18 and then we do nothing. And it's
Yeah, does she expect freaking camping, amusement parks, movies every day? No, you coming here to live. You gotta come get a job and work like everyone else. The hell you mean?
miserable. They didn't even have enough money to get food or anything. So
And that says more about Amberlyn than it does about her aunt. This is what Amberlyn is focusing on instead of my aunt barely had enough to take care of herself and her family, and she still brought me into her home.
I went and got food stamps, and I remember I sat there and I was approved for food stamps. My aunt went that was the first time we ever like had a true big argument. She went crazy because all I said was like, I'm glad I'm able to help because I gave her.
And although later on, Aunt Tammie says that this never happened, do we even believe that this is something that Amberlyn, even being even less mature than she is now, being able to say this to her aunt without any little attitude or anything? Because I don't believe it.
For all my food stamps. My aunt is not a victim here. She's not innocent.
But because her mom was there, she wanted to get smart with me.
She kicked out my mom, and at the time, I'm 18 years old. I stuck up for my mom and I was on my mom's side. So that is the only reason why my aunt kicked me out, is because I was on my mom's side.
And that's when it all began on YouTube. Amber went on that vacation. She was
Dude, that quirky love rose. I think I want to look into her because she has been inserting herself into this world, and she seems foul.
supposed to be gone 2 weeks. My mom kicked her
Look at it, she's just diabolical, really. Yeah, quirky. You need to mind your business.
out, and then
You
we
have
could just
she has so many issues of her own. But anyhow, let's get back to Amber, please.
keep going. I've been my sister's keeper my whole entire life.
And now she's really gonna hate you for this.
And yeah, I didn't want Amber anywhere near my sister to jeopardize her sobriety.
Have I jeopardized
Absolutely.
her sobriety? No.
Yeah, that hasn't happened because your mom, it must be stronger than that. But Amberlyn has done everything possible to jeopardize her mom's sobriety with getting her vapes, Delta, whatever, gummies, um, alcohol to the alcohol store, freaking taking her to the liquor store, all this nonsense. And she thinks she's not jeopardizing her mom's sobriety? She totally is. She totally is.
We are closer than we've ever fucking been. And it has pissed you off. It has enraged you to the point that you were verbally abusing my mom.
The only way that I can see that Tammie would be upset that Amberlyn and her mom, what's her name? Uh, 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 Christine, that they're close together now. The only reason I would probably think that Tammie could be hurt is if they start talking shit about Tammie after everything she's done for both of them, and then to make it easier for them to get back together, to heal their relationship, helping her helping Christine when she was down in the dumps and all this stuff, and then to know that they're talking shit about her and excluding her from everything. Yeah, I would be completely heartbroken too. And it would even be jealousy. It would just be, wow, I did this for my family because I a family oriented person. I love my sister, I love my niece, and This is what they do. Like I would be freaking crying. I would be crying like a freaking baby in my room. Like and it's nothing about jealousy. It's not jealousy. Everything is jealousy, but it's not. I'm sorry, guys. I am mumbling a lot because I have not been talking for the longest time. I have not been feeling well. So this is the first time I'm actually speaking this much. So, sorry.
Earlier today, you need help.
But me and my
Crazy. I think I need to get that clip for my intro.
sister's relationship is destroyed for a whole new, a totally separate reason, nothing to do with Amber.
No
During these 2 years that I haven't talked to my sister, Amber hasn't talked to me. She has.
You guys heard what she just said, right? During this whole time, she hasn't spoken to me. November 25th, I asked her a question, and
Can we see what I freaking want to know what the question is. Did any of you guys able to clean this up? I can't. No. Shit. She's such a boomer like I am when it comes to this shit.
she replied on November
Are you
26th.
going to
December
do
8th,
wait, what? And he is going to do lithium level test? Oh, okay, so it's something about somebody's taking lithium. Uh
I asked her if she's okay, like, how are you?
oh, I guess her aunt takes lithium. Okay. Yeah, that's usually the first medication they start you on when it comes to like depression and things like that.
She stops
Boomer Lynn, we love. Oh my god, that's so mean.
responding to me. So then on December 25th said, Merry Christmas, da da da. She didn't even say happy birthday to me, which was after Christmas, as you guys know. And then
And remember, guys, even though I know this has been said to death, she is so upset that her aunt didn't say happy birthday to her, yet she doesn't even know how old her aunt is or her birthday, and or anything important actually. And that's just so freaking shitty. It's not like she has such a freaking huge big ass family that she's in actual contact with. She can't Are you telling me that she can't really put that into her phone, like, okay, my aunt, my brother, my mom's birthday, my grandma's birthday, at least have, those 3 or 4 people there? No.
I messaged her again February 1st. I know how she likes Eric and Ricky, and they were visiting me. So I wanted to know if she wanted to meet them. And then she never.
Remember back in that you got bigger on the screen. People sound stupid. Remember back when everyone was saying it's Eric and Ricky that were visiting, and she was just like, no matter what, she was saying it's not Eric and Ricky. These are people that I have been friends with for years, and we have been through so many ups and downs. And people were like, yeah, it's Eric and Ricky, and she just kept saying no, it's not. But yet, when things happen, real shit hits the wall, she wants us to believe her. It's like, how does your mind work like that? How can you lie so easily and then be so dumbfounded that people don't believe you when things really come up? It's like, go fuck yourself.
Communicated with me. So then that was February 21st. This was my way of saying, like,
Even her family photos have fucking these stupid devil horns. Oh my gosh.
bro, like, I love and miss you. Like, and she never responded. She doesn't text me.
Well, she hearted it. She hearted it. If that bothered you, you could just say, and so, when can we get together?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'm literally echoing. It's crackling. It's
Yeah, it's
scratchy.
echoing. I wonder how your pets are feeling. Over here crying and shrieking like a banshee. And her she has 2 elderly animals, one a baby, and she's yelling like a freaking crazy ass. I miss my dog, man.
Dreamt of this day. That's what you guys don't understand. I dreamt of this right here. My sister to be clean and sober. It was beyond my dreams. Beyond my.
But you ruined it.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, because I know that pain. I know the pain of like wanting to be close to somebody in your family that doesn't want you or leads you on. but I really feel Aunt Tammie's pain, especially in that when she was saying that, that's what she dreamed of, to see her sister, clean and sober and all that stuff, and having a good relationship with Amber. But I don't know. And I don't know that this person, Spencer Vaught, is saying how old is she? She is emotionally immature. No, she's actually being very immature. She's able to explain what she feels and why she feels it. And it's not, the immaturity is on Amber's end. The mocking, the lying, all this nonsense, that's the immaturity. But, you know, this person is giving Amberlynn money, so all these people are actually giving Amberlynn money, so
How old is she? She is emotionally immature. She's very emotionally immature. She's like in her 40s. Their aunt being paid for
yeah.
this. It seems like it, doesn't it?
She
So
used me to go
stupid.
check out her apartment because her mom didn't have time or the want.
I didn't use you to go check out my apartment. You were willing to do a virtual tour for me. Virtual tour isn't anything to hold over you. Clearly it is, Spooky. Clearly it is.
Over and over. I mean, but what got me here the other day was the feeder stuff.
Just because someone, and it's not being held over her, there she's just saying, this is what she did for her to be able to find an apartment in Oklahoma. Uh, just because someone offers something doesn't mean that they're not doing it just because they want to. It's because they want to help you. If not, they could tell you to kick rocks. But you know, that always goes over Amblin's big old head.
That just recently happened with.
Oh, that's what got you. You saw your niece in distress, hyperventilating, crying on camera, heartbroken, embarrassed.
Yeah, heartbroken that a feeder broke up with her. A fucking feeder, Amber. You looked so stupid, and you look even more stupid now. And knowing that this person is talking so much shit, so disrespecting you as well. You lose your cat over this other bitch, and then you want to come online looking like a fucking idiot. Yes, your aunt was like, this fucking idiot. This is too fucking much. You are being a freaking embarrassment. I would have fucking blown up too. I need to stop cussing.
Shame. And you say, you know what? Let's make it worse.
Yeah, you can stop saying that. It's not cute. It's not quirky. It's not fun. It's not fresh. Whatever the hell she says.
Crazy.
With Emily and stuff, I tried to warn my sister when I first heard of her. First, I said that girl is not good for Amber. She's gonna kill your.
I would be so freaking worried. I would be so damn worried. So if Emily, I don't even remember if Emily gets upset with this. I mean, I expect it.
You have not spoken to my mom since I've.
That's the thing. I think that they have been speaking, Amber. Like I said, they are siblings. They argue, they talk, they stop talking, they start talking. They stop, they start. That's how it is. I know you don't know about this because you're not close with your siblings. But that's how it usually is.
Known Emily.
We can be freaking angry as fuck in the morning and by the afternoon be like, all right, so, what do you want to do tonight? Oh, shut up.
She's gonna feed her till she dies, like she did her wife, right?
Yes, exactly. That's why she, as her aunt, it is her responsibility to, well, not, it doesn't have to be her responsibility, but a loving aunt would be very upset and say, no, this person is gonna end the life of my niece. But no, Amber just fails to see this. She fails to see that this is actual love. Whatever she and Emily had, no, that's not love. This is what love is. Love is very uncomfortable many times, and you are told what you have to be told, and you might not like it, but that's love.
Her wife, like literally, you have all the information so fucking twisted. That wasn't.
Yeah, it's so twisted, Amber. Fucking fiance. Who gives a fuck?
Her wife, first of all. No, that never fucking happened. Like genuinely.
So sweet. She bought this for.
It's so stupid. It's like if you get one little thing wrong, it's like your whole story is just null and void. It's like when that British guy Tom Holland, when he was like messing up some of the states. She was like, "Oh, you got the states one." It's like, who gives a fuck? He pretty much got everything else right.
Came and visited. Oh, she rents a Jeep. Okay. Did you not hear what I just said? She likes. Oh.
Yeah, see, so Tammie sounds like the only freaking normal person in this fucking family. They're all so astounded that she rented a Jeep, but don't you get the point that I'm saying? She's a feeder. She's gonna end the life of Amber.
Obese women to the point of.
You're also obese and you're also married and you have a girlfriend.
What the hell does that even mean or matter? What the hell is she talking about? Is she obese to the point that she weighs about what 5 or 6 people should weigh? Is she fucking 600 pounds? Does she have her own gravitational pull? Because I don't see what you're getting. And I know she's gonna go into this little spiel that even big people deserve to be loved or something. It's like, you are not getting it, are you?
So that means your partner is also like obese. So I don't know what to fucking tell you at this point. Like,
So
I'm allowed to
stupid.
be in a, like, this isn't about Emily. Like, genuinely, this isn't about Emily. It's not about feeders. It's not about fat people are allowed to be found attractive too.
It would have been one
That is so stupid. I can't believe this. It's your life. We love fatty. That part? No. Yeah, she is a feeder. That's not the same. These people are so freaking stupid. It is not, here we go, fat phobic. No, it's not about being fat phobic. It's the fact that Emily was into her simply because of that. Because of her fat. She doesn't care what's up, what else is accompanies that. Not her personality, nothing. It's just the fat. Oh my gosh.
of the happiest days of my life if Amber would have came to my wedding.
I couldn't.
I loved her that much.
Oh no, you chose not to. Love. Freaking idiot.
I never gave up on that girl, no matter how many fights we got into, no matter how many times she outright just lied to me. She tried blackmailing me. I mean, the things she has done is incredible, but I still.
I'm trying to think of what I blackmailed her
Oh
on
yeah, and the blackmailing. Oh my god.
because that's not true.
When we
I
get
have
to that.
3 grown children. I have grandkids. None of them have nothing to do with them.
That's literally not true. And if you want to talk about your children, one of them hates you, despises, wouldn't cry if you died. That is literally what she told me.
Well, it's become almost an addiction
That's very grown of you, Amber. Oh, I bet you felt really good saying that.
for me when you follow anybody, right?
I'm her addiction.
2,000 years later.
Amber told me there was so much stuff to tell me about Jade that was gonna just surprise me, and she was horrible, and she
Look
did
at her
horrible
face.
things and all these things, and she was gonna.
This is none.
Dude, she has aged so horribly. I know that has nothing to do with what we're saying, but oh my goodness, she looks horrific. Oh, and also I forgot to say Beck had a triple bypass surgery. I believe it was yesterday. And keep them in your thoughts if you wish. I hope they're doing okay.
Of my aunts, she does not have a right to be speaking on any of my relationships or
She has every right, Amber. Not only is she your, not only are you a public figure, she is your aunt. She is allowed to say whatever the fuck she wants,
anything.
especially when it's someone as unwell as you that attaches themselves to someone who can possibly be the end of their life, of your life. So yeah, Amber, what you don't have, you shouldn't be talking about like things that have absolutely nothing to do with this, like saying what her one of her kids hates her. Like, okay, Amber, what does that have to do with anything?
Tell us all about it as soon as she got here.
And that makes me so glad that I didn't tell her anything.
It was all gonna be lies. That's why. That was all gonna be freaking lies. Why was she asking where Animal Place was on phone if you go monthly refunding?
That makes me so glad because whatever happened between me and Feline, it should have just stayed there.
She keeps them very secluded from her people.
No, I don't, because
Yeah.
literally when Emily was here, I could not wait to be around family. I could not wait to introduce her to my mom and all.
That's just I just think that's because Amber thought Emily was so hot. I mean, to each their own. But yeah, she was just like she wanted her family to be like, look at how hot my girlfriend is. Look at how hot my girlfriend is. Um I think she just called herself like, she thought she got herself like that big win. Like, oh my goodness, this is like marriage, how you call it, type woman that this is my future wife kind of woman. Yeah. So it was fun for the 6 months.
All of us hang out with my grandma, my stepdad. So that's not true. It's just you, because I fucking despise you. Because remember the last time you went to
You know what? That's one of the best things that Amber can say to you, that she despises you and you don't have to deal with her.
Kiwi Farms? I'm scared of you. I'm scared of your lies. I'm scared of your betrayal. And my whole night is completely wasted. I had plans. I was going to do this, do that. Not like
Oh God, she had so many plans.
out of my apartment.
Not out of the apartment, but oh my God, she had plans. She was gonna color in her little coloring book. No.
But
Oh.
I needed to say it apparently. It sucks that it has to go like this, but at
oh, you already regretting it? You should.
the end of the day, you just gotta let it out sometimes. I've been holding.
Yeah, you could have let it out to me, to my mom, but no, you're like, you know what? Amberlynn's in distress.
Well, that's the funny thing. That's the thing, Amber, that letting it out to you means nothing because you are not mature enough to have a conversation and fix things. You just like to make things worse.
Make it worse.
Up and make things better. There's nothing they can say or do at this point. And that's why I'm doing this, to make sure to, lock it in.
Yep.
Oh.
Anything that could have possibly been left or do at this point.
Let's listen to that part again. That's why I'm doing this. To destroy anything that could have been left.
You know what, guys? I don't want to have to cut this up. So I think we're just gonna go into the next one because we are playing catch up at this point. So sympathetic facts. All right, so we just watched Emily on Tammie. Okay, so Emily reacts to live reaction on Tammie's second interview, New T. All right, so we're going to be watching the next one. This is 28 minutes. It's gonna be kind of a long video. So far, it's about 40 minutes. So I don't know. I don't know how this video is gonna do, especially since I've been gone for so long. But we're just gonna have to throw it out here. Amber live reacts to Aunt Tammie's second interview plus New T. Ooh, so exciting.
My bowels had a sweet release.
Shit.
I could feel it everywhere. I had crapped my pants.
Prison. She needs prison.
Dude, that Michael B. Petty clip always cracked me up.
I kind of have OCD.
You mean obesity?
Was that your bones?
Yes.
I've been grown. I pay my.
That lady Candy, I really do feel for her, man. She seems like such a good soul.
My bills are paid.
My bills are paid.
Well, girls, the drama here in Girl World, especially the Amberverse, never stops. This time, Emily has been pretty active in another creator, who goes by the name Zio the Dreamer's chat. Now we know Emily and Zio follow each other on Instagram.
Zio the Dreamer. I need to like go look. I should definitely have like a pen and paper near me.
And interact with each other in their comment section.
I don't care about that. Just like Pocahontas and multi. Oh, come up with one for me.
But to take it a step further, in one of Zio's recent TikTok lives, Emily was sending her gifts and even slid into her DMs. The TikTok gifts were recent, like as in a few days ago, and sliding into the DMs was a while back when she and Amber were still together, according to Zio. Now it's no secret this creator is currently bedbound and is also in a rehab facility, as that's what she states in her IG bio.
Oh my goodness, these women are so young, and this is how they want to live their life. I mean, that's sad. That's freaking sad. You're 29 years old. Wait, are you Dominican and Cuban? Oh my god.
And where she's been
Why
live
you do
streaming
this?
from. We know this was in fact Emily because that exact account under the name Tammie aka Thomas Slamis is the same account Amber would always tag Emily in. So, when Hater Nation caught on to this and the info started circulating, Emily quickly changed her profile name and pic.
Like, how does anybody know anything about you?
What
do you mean?
I mean, like, the only things that the internet ever knows is what you show them, right?
Right. I didn't do nothing. Somebody posted it, and now they're posting Reddit stuff. I'm not a villain, Sky. Oh my god, I can't. Actually,
There might be a little kid.
pisses me off is that Amber probably is gonna find out about this because people keep talking about it. And I know she's probably, because I know girls. And I know she's probably gonna be like, ew, Tommy would never like her. She's probably gonna be like, I'm so much better. And I'm like,
I mean, this girl seems pretty pretty on the nose. And she seems normal. So
she mobile. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like hating on me. When, babe, you don't really even know me.
Yeah, but you would do the same thing.
yeah, no, Amber loves to talk about everyone, but then when you say something about her, she's like, you don't even know me though. But we do.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I've never talked shit about her.
You would.
Sky, I've never talked shit about her.
Talk shit.
Sky, I've never said anything about Amber. I've never made fun of her. Like, oh, f that bitch. Mother, I'm not talking about Amber. I'm not talking about Amber. You're saying it's okay for her to look at me and be like,
no, I'm not
yeah,
saying
Tommy would never hit that.
No, I'm not saying it's okay for any of that to happen. But I'm saying knowing that there's bullshit and having anything to do with it is a choice that you are free willing to make.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
Then don't.
I don't want nothing.
Nobody put it and made you.
All right.
You did that all by free will. Take some accountability.
I didn't do anything.
Girl, you know what you did.
You're gonna make them think I did something. I don't hate Amber Lynn. How I know about Amber is because people comment on my stuff and they're like, I thought I had a salad, or I thought I got a salad, or I thought I got an apple. She was gifting fucking coins. She was gifting fucking corns. You know what that is? It's nothing. It is their relationship, or was, or whatever the case may be. I honestly, see, I almost said something. My prediction is they're gonna get back together. And I don't even want to talk shit. We're gonna set the record straight. I don't know who the fuck is watching this right now, but I didn't slid into any DMs, okay? I didn't slid into any DMs. My DMs are slidable. People slide in them, and I decide if I want to talk to them. And let me tell you something, it took me forever to respond. Weeks. I have proof. Weeks. Okay? It took me weeks to respond. I shouldn't have said that out loud. You guys are just getting shit from me now. I don't like that. I'm just saying, it all started with this girl. She came on my IG. This girl on Instagram commented, Zio slid into Emily's DMs. That shit pissed me off. But that pissed me off. Like, me message somebody. I was gonna say something, damn, I gotta watch my fat mouth.
And then we've got Aunt Tammie, who's been making quite the use of her YouTube community tab.
Bittersweet. Coming from a family that makes you feel you have to prove everything at some point or another. I save everything. In addition, it's made me a very honest person, almost to a fault, but it's easy for me to keep my stories straight that way. My stories don't change depending on who I'm talking to. The good, the bad, all truth. Gosh, looking through all these conversations, been a very long road to arrive at a dead.
And now Aunt Tammie is back for round 2 and talking to reaction channels, and Amber's reacting to that live.
I don't know what that means. Thanks for super chat. Okay. Oh, now I'm okay. I didn't know sending one message to someone is a harassment. Pop off. Okay.
What the hell does she have to say to this woman? Amber is such a sad fuck. She really is. She is so pathetic. She does not realize how pathetic she really is. Wow.
I was having stress heart palpitations earlier.
Palpitations, yeah?
Just a floating head. Is my camouflage working? Hi, baby. Anti-boring and serving lukewarm tea. Oh my god. It's like genuinely not it, and it's never gonna be it, and it's not it for me. Oh, Rosie, I'm gonna make
that made no sense whatsoever. But okay.
Make fun of anyone's looks if they make fun of
Oh my God.
mine. So I just want to start off. Actually, I have a few notes before I start actually reacting to this. Imagine undiagnosed.
I know what it's like for family to turn on you. I can't believe you're not. He's doing what? Fuck, Jessica.
BPD, thrown around, just got out of like thrown around foster homes, kicked out again. Like,
oh God, I'm so fucking tired of hearing about the undiagnosed BPD. So supposedly now that she is diagnosed, is she any better? Has she done anything to make herself better? No. So who gives a shit?
thinking you're gonna have this relationship with your mom. Like, yeah, it was a little hecticana, but like you're hecticana because why?
It's not hecticana, Amber. Holy shit. You've been horrible. You've been a horrible human being to everyone who's been close to you. You have shit on everybody.
Like
you have disrespected everyone to their face in so many fucking ways, and then you want the respect. Oh my gosh, Amber.
You're a lot older than me. I could have learned by example, but instead I was thrown out yet again, all because like I stood by my mom's side. But like let's talk about like what happened the last 2 years. I have genuinely done nothing to you. I can't believe anyone is questioning your BPD. You are very BPD. I am very BPD. You have to have awareness to be able to heal from it.
Gosh, no. Just no. Amber is a lot of things. That's the thing. Amber needs deep therapy, inpatient type therapy, and I believe she has much more than just borderline personality disorder. She has so many different disorders. She is sociopathic. She is sick, and probably someone who should not be around other people, in all honesty.
Somehow you can't fully heal, but you can like work on your shit. Like it's something I'm gonna have literally forever.
Truly, that's been my world.
And it's something that she wants. She wants to be able to have this forever. She wants it to be uncontrolled forever. At no point in her life does she want to be able to say to herself, I'm in control of my life. She wants to be able to tell other people she's a victim of everything that's going on around her. It's so tiring.
For the longest time. Like I had posted earlier, come from a family where you know you're going to have to prove that you're not lying or that you're telling the truth or whatever at some point, and that's why
I never once like called her a liar.
Keep every.
Can you stop with BPD as an explanation? I've worked on my diagnosis for years, and you are clearly in need of some work on it too. It is insulting, kind of. It is insulting. It's very insulting.
Conversation I've ever had.
People can have BPD and be responsible.
With this girl. So I've been looking through a lot of them today. The one thread, because of course she's had several different phone numbers throughout the years, but one goes back, 5 years, just on the one that I looked at today. But it talks about a lot of the things that she likes to talk about. Of course, I have my receipts and she don't keep anything.
You don't keep anything. I still have all my phones, so that means I do have my receipts and I do have my text messages.
So
why were you talking shit then when she was like that she keeps everything? You're saying that she was crazy for that. I mean, this is almost like an SNL sketch when it was funny.
November 1st date, yes, is my sister's clean date, but as most of you seen on her video, the way she said she even got married on my mom's clean date as if it was some crazy psychotic decision that I made because I'm obsessed with them or so here's the truth behind that. That is my anniversary date with my husband. We got together on November 1st, 2012.
I actually genuinely don't care.
Oh, okay. No. No, it's I just don't care. So mature. Such a child. I swear, such a freaking child. She's been proven wrong, so now it's I don't care. Rambling, everyone else does. So, and this just makes you look even more dumb.
I genuinely don't care.
Yeah, you don't care about anything that has when it doesn't have anything to do with you. Sorry, I just freaking talked for myself there.
You cheated on your husband to get with this guy. I genuinely.
Oh my God. This is just so stupid. Coming from someone who has cheated on basically every person that she's been with, even though she will cry and kick and scream and say that she hasn't cheated on anyone since she was 17, we know that's a lie. She loves to talk to women that are married. But yeah, her aunt got out of abusive marriage, found someone who was worthy of, being in a relationship with, that treated her well. But yeah, you're gonna be mad that she cheated on her abusive husband. Amber, go get wrecked. Shut up.
Don't care.
Kind of really weird that she would even go there, period. When in reality,
Yeah, like since you were in a relationship with a married woman. She's insane.
shared my special day, but we didn't plan it. My sister didn't be like, okay,
You shared your special day. Like, okay, that sounds narcissistic.
this is going to be the last day.
What a moron. Since when someone saying marriage, the day they're getting married is their special day, narcissistic? Amber, for the love of God, shut the fuck up. You make yourself look so stupid so many times. Holy shit.
I use because it's my sister's anniversary, or vice versa. So it just shows Amber for Amber.
Normally, I wouldn't care about something like this, but I think it's because, like, I've known my aunt since I was 17, and she does make other people's joy, like, about her. I was so.
Holy crap, Amber. How unaware can you freaking be? How do you even exist at this? Holy shit. Oh my goodness, I have nothing else to say.
Excited when I was about to move into this apartment. Like, my aunt made it about her. She got so mad at me. Like, she blew up at me saying how she's never going to come visit me because of where it's located. Like, it was like unhinged. I started bawling my eyes out.
Bawling like you freaking do every fucking day. Who gives a shit? Yo, you're freaking crying over, you bawl your eyes over everything. If you get freaking wrong order, you bawl your eyes out. Shut the fuck up. Be a grown adult for once.
She was so rude, genuinely about my happiness. My
Holy
aunt is
shit.
a known, like, it's all about me type of deal.
Oh, are
Every
you?
single year that my sister celebrated a sobriety anniversary date.
Yeah, you just sound like you're making this all up to try and flip the switch on the narrative like you always do. Exactly.
I would get her medallions. I would make her t-shirts. My mother was getting in my sister's head saying, well, because knowing that I celebrated my sister's sobriety to the extent that I did, my mom was saying.
And then you stopped doing that because you and my mom got into an argument 2 years ago. So, sorry, I got distracted. I saw my dad's name, but thank you for the money. For the last 2 years, I have cried to not only my mom, but I've cried to my grandma about, why is my aunt doing this? Like, why didn't she say happy birthday to me? Why didn't she invite me to Easter? Like, why won't she respond to my text? Like, why won't she call me? Why won't
She sounds so freaking insufferable.
she come visit me? Like, she knows I don't drive. She knows I don't have a license. Like, she has a license.
Everyone always has to go do everything. Everyone. Get yourself into a freaking Uber, Amber. You can get an Uber XL. Then she wants to talk about, oh no, she doesn't get into Ubers because there's people that you don't know. But then again, she'll invite any freaking stranger to stay over at her house. Like, shut the fuck up.
She drives, she has a car, she has the freedom that I do not have. So she has it like one
because of the choices you've made. Shut the fuck up.
Step easier. Like none of that ever happened, and it's not because of me. Keep ignoring your super chats. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to like do this and like have a lot to say. It's hard for me to like do everything at once.
Yeah, but then again, if you're gonna do this, for the least you can do is at the end go ahead and read all the super chats, because honestly the disrespect is astounding.
But and super chats like get me off of my like the topic of what I'm saying, so now I don't even remember what I was saying. So
on that day, I presented my sister with a very special medallion privately at my wedding. And I have text and pictures and all that to prove every bit of that. Should I have to prove it? No. But again, I have it all in case I have to. So when she said that, it really did shake. I was just like, wow, this girl is just beyond a piece of work. She says that I never tried to be a good aunt to her. When I read back all these texts that
She just said she hopes you disown her. I haven't gotten there. It is what it is. But like, I don't give an actual shit about what happened in my mid 20s, what happened in my early 20s, what happened in my 20s in general. During my whole 30s,
Yet she wants to talk about her childhood and how it shaped her to be the person that she is now. But she doesn't want to talk about most recent things that still impact people around her.
things have been fine. And this is just becoming extremely overwhelming to the point that I'm having literal heart palpitations.
Oh, shut the fuck. That's because you weigh 600 pounds, Amber. You get overwhelmed. Your body is probably overwhelmed from having to get up in the morning, afternoon, whenever you wake up.
It's not just this, but it's just with everything going on online and then the things that in my real life that I also do not talk about. I've always been like trying to be a good like aunt to her. No. Let's talk about the nows. Let's talk about the last 2 years. Let's talk about the 5.
I am done with this girl over the years.
She really thinks that just because something is so and so long ago, it means nothing anymore. That's not how it works. She should know. Out of everyone, she should know the way that she talks about her childhood. These things still hurt. They sting, and you just do not care how you hurt people.
I wish I had an aunt like me.
Yeah.
Did she just say, I wish I had an aunt like me?
Yeah, she did, Amber. You know what? I can even say myself, I wish I had an aunt like me, and I think I kind of do. Yeah, there is one. So yeah, that proves nothing. What does that say? That what, she's narcissistic?
If that's not a
so
narcissist,
stupid.
I don't know what is. You want an
you
aunt
don't know
like
what
that?
anything is.
Honey, you're not going to get one because they're very rare. To be that monstrous and cruel is very rare.
Amber,
I wish I had anybody in my life that tried as hard as I did to be a person for Amber. Through it all. Even when she disrespected me and lied to me over the stupidest things that didn't even need to be lied about.
if you guys haven't watched that video that Studio Deets put up, I think it's called She Found Receipts for Tammie. You guys should really go watch it because it really does show how incredibly disrespectful and childish Amber has always spoken to her aunt, even when her aunt was really, really trying. So you guys really should check that out. It was really good. Amber is the worst.
It's like this whole lying bit. I have talked about this literally even recently. How when I was undiagnosed with BPD, I would go through the lengths of doing these, I would do these tiny little lies just to prevent people from like leaving my life just because I had that such strong fear of abandonment. And that is something with BPD that they do. And so when I was diagnosed, this awareness clicked. I was like, whoa. So to continuously throw things in my face that not only did I think that we healed from, but we apologized from, and we have talked about ad nauseum, especially to throw it in my face publicly, is monstrous. And I hope you do find an aunt like that, but you won't because they're rare.
But I still wanted to keep loving her. And part of the reason why I'm so hurt right now.
You know, I really do believe that Amber is unlovable. I don't know what there is to love or like about a person like her. And I know she, go up and down and say that it's because of her weight, her actions, her personality is just so horrific and condescending. No person in their right mind will want to spend time with that.
You know, she says that she texted me in February, something with that picture. That was true, and I did only heart it. Oh my gosh, I'm such a horrible person.
Like, it hurt my feelings that all she did was heart it, because I'm sitting here trying to like reach out. And the fact
Well,
that
if it hurt your feelings, Amber, all you had to say was, hey, I would like to talk more. Can we talk more? Anything that an adult might say, even say straight up, it kind of hurt my feelings that you just hearted it. Can we talk about it? But no, what does Amber do? She whines and cries and bawls her eyes out. Very adult. Very adult like Amber.
like she only hearted it, it was like the last straw for me, where it's like, okay, I can see through the lines. It's very clear to me this woman like wants nothing to do with me, and I genuinely don't know why, because I didn't do
She
anything.
can't even look at things. She can't even fucking see things that are right in front of her, but she's gonna see through the lines. Does your aunt have a diagnosis? Then you can't be mad at anything she does. Hashtag Amber Logic. I mean, yeah.
Just like out for blood. And honey, I have plenty of blood, and now I'm also out for blood.
Excuse me? that um that didn't sound as clever as you might have thought it did, but okay.
So like my aunt is glued to her phone, and it's like, I know based on
Excuse me? Excuse me? Holy shit. This is coming from this woman. All right.
in the past, when my aunt is out of town for work, she's still glued to her phone.
Dude,
She can
I know this is like the least of the things, but the audacity to keep putting up the little fingers up for when she says work. Yeah, this is what Amber considers work. So get the fuck over yourself.
still respond to me. You can respond to me when you get home. You can respond to me when you get back to the hotel. You can respond to me when you're peeing. You can
But no, see, that's the thing that you really can't, because I will bet that responding to Amberlynn means it's going to be a long, dragged out conversation or anything about how her feelings have been hurt and blah, blah, blah. And who the hell has the time for that? Even if I actually have time, as in like I'm not doing anything, I do not have time I am not going to invest that much into this shit. She is a tiring person. She takes up way too much mental health strength that most people don't want to deal with. So no, it's not even just as easy as that. It doesn't matter if her aunt is always on her phone. She does not have time or the mental fortitude to deal with you.
respond to me, but you didn't because you chose not to. I'm a lot calmer this stream, you guys, because I'm telling you, the heart palpitation stuff like genuinely scares me. I don't want to die early. I don't want to die due to stress. Can you imagine?
Oh, it's not gonna be because of stress.
Because if you think about it, I waited all this time for Amber to not only be in my life in a healthy way, but she's moving like 10-minute drive from me. Like, holy crap, I was so excited. Let me just use my mom as the example because it's part of the formula. So I'm talking to my mom. She's in my life. And my sister is talking to my mom. They're in each other's lives, right? My mom doesn't have a lot going on in her life. She's elderly. She's sick. She doesn't really do a lot. So really the only thing that she has to talk about is medical stuff and me and my sister. So when she talks to my sister, she may say, oh, your sister's in so-and-so city. They're doing this. Or your sister's sick. It's just normal conversation. It's not talking bad about the other person behind the back or stirring the pot. It was just...
When I'm with my grandma, we talk about all kinds of stuff. Like, we laugh so hard our ribs hurt.
Amber went over to my mom's house one day and was playing cards. And maybe she didn't like the way Amber was talking to my sister and would mention that to me. So when Amber says I haven't been around for 2 years, I don't know nothing.
I'm not gonna rip.
I know a lot.
When I first moved here, me and my mom would have very, I'm gonna say right in the beginning, it was kind of lighthearted. It was like that honeymoon phase.
Oh, that I hate when you're so much prettier than Zio. Amber, no, Amber isn't prettier than anyone because of how she is. Doesn't matter.
Days of like, oh my god, like, and then as like a couple months go down, like you have to talk about the hard stuff. Me and my mom were talking about getting mother-daughter therapy together.
You can read between the lines.
Wait, did she say that they were talking about it or that they're doing it? Because that is something that they should definitely be doing.
I know a lot. My sister is obviously shaken up by this, but I heard on the end of that call, it's very, very low.
I'm so sorry, guys. This is gonna be such a long video. Holy moly.
Reactive because
my mom is very shaken up, which reminds me, when my mom called me in my last live stream, I immediately told my mom, you're on live stream. So my mom was very low energy. She was not going to share anything super personal. But after the live stream, when me and my mom saw each other and communicated, it was a completely different story. My mom is genuinely hurt by this. Not only is she hurt, but she is genuinely shocked.
they know how I am and that I keep all receipts because
I
it's something
highly doubt that.
said since day one.
Yeah, see, they do talk. They don't revolve around you. I truly do believe that.
So it's weird that she's like, I keep all receipts. That's like a weird thing to say, like in general.
2 hours later.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I try my very hardest every day to be a good person. And
No.
for my aunt to put this all on blast is gross to me.
All the things that she said in that video was to get to me. The bed bugs, like that's pretty funny that she even brought up bed bugs at the time that she did, right? Yeah, it's to make me come off like I'm this dirty person, right? There's a little bit of truth in that. My house did have bed bugs just a few weeks ago. We stay in hotels almost every weekend. And when my
See, and the thing is that other people, like right now, her aunt is, she's saying, yeah, that was true. We did have some bed bugs. But if it was Amber, she would have lied about it until what? And for what reason? And she's just so freaking exhausting.
husband came back from Salt Lake City, we got a couple bites on our arm. I got rid of my bed and my living room furniture. It's just the way she says it. As
When was it? Maybe about 5 years ago. My brother had gotten some bed bugs. I don't know if it was like from work or something. Somebody from work, one of his co-workers, had bed bugs, and some got on my brother when he was at work, and when he came home, we're just cleaning up and stuff, and we see these bugs, but they were like dead. But everybody went into an upheaval. We started throwing out everything. All of our mattresses got thrown out. Everything. They came in, and we had to call in people, and oh my god, they bombed the bedroom, but they said that they didn't really see anything there. But oh my goodness, it's freaking it really messes you up. It messes you up once you think that you might have bed bugs. It's so freaking, it takes over your life. That's the only thing you think about.
if it's this horrible,
This isn't the first time that someone has genuinely used me as a punching bag, because I always forgive.
Oh,
you said
shut the
yourself, I
fuck
haven't
up.
seen you in 2 years. Why would I be taking out the fact that I have bed bugs out on you?
Then why are you doing this? My mom came up with a good thought. She was like, I wonder if her seeing us at the Chinese buffet, because we went to the Chinese buffet like a week ago, and my aunt, the only reason why she knew is because she was also there, but she saw us, we didn't see her. My mom was wondering if she saw all of us, me, my mom, my grandma, and my stepdad, all of us just laughing, having a good time, and it pissed her off. And well,
I'm wondering, I'm gonna put myself in her aunt's shoes. If I go out to a buffet and I see my big old 600-pound niece there sitting eating with my sister and my mom, I'm gonna be pissed off too. You're like, what the hell are all of you guys doing? Does no one care about what is ultimately going to happen to this woman? No one, huh? It's only me? I will be so freaking pissed off. And it's not jealousy, Amber. Do you not see the optics of this? It's freaking horrific. It's scary.
I'm over there crying about it. She's thinking of when can I speak to Snowflake? Like, what?
In fact, like, when people heard that, like, people got down, they're like, "You're one of the cleanest people I know." I'm like, "Yeah, but like,
I went to your house. You are not one of the cleanest people. I was in your home.
And then another part that
Amber has such such balls, really, to and talk about other people's homes when we know how she lives. She steps around in pee pads. We know how she had to wipe herself. All of this nonsense. Like, really, girl, just shut the fuck up already. Shut your big fat mouth.
I heard was, you know, in her old video when she came, we went out to bowling and we went camping, and then when she came back to live with me, it was boring and we didn't have food. And something I'd like to say about that is I was struggling back in those days very much in multiple ways.
You made it seem like this was a secure place. I was someone who was in foster care. There was so many people there. My mom had to sleep on the floor. It was a mess. There was cockroaches. Like, there was no food. I helped.
Unfucking grateful cunt. That's what that says, Amber. The nerve of her.
Food stamps. I was very glad to help. I didn't get a job because I had nothing. I didn't have a car. Like, there was no such thing as Ubers back then. Anything. I didn't have like internet. Like, I didn't even exist pretty much.
And yet she couldn't get herself a damn job, huh? Transportation doesn't that doesn't exist, I guess, in Amber's world. You know, public transportation. How millions and millions of people get to work, into school. Be so freaking for real.
She never got food stamps living with me.
Yes, I did. I had food stamps living with you, and I had food stamps with grandma. This is the first time she's actually like downright lied about something. Right here. She just lied. That is.
Oh, so what about everything else that you've been saying that wasn't true? You've been calling her a liar this whole time. Now this is the first time?
The first time she has lied.
She didn't live with me long enough to get food stamps.
How do you get food stamps receipts? Because I wish I could show them.
I call my daughter and I ask her, Ashley, I'm just wondering if I can't remember something. When Amber this,
Yeah,
and I don't even have to finish. And I was like, she never had food stamps. What is she talking about? On top of that, my daughter was only 18 years old at this point, and she was working at a Sonic drive-in. And when Amber and her brother...
Okay, I'm gonna have to cut it right here. I'll be right back. I have a class to take, and yeah, but for you guys it's gonna be a couple of seconds. For me it's gonna be about 4 hours. I'll be seeing you very soon. Back.
When Amber and her brother were trying to fly home, their baggage was too heavy, so they would either had to have left some stuff.
Okay, we let off. And Tammie is talking about how her 18 daughter had to pay for something for Amber, extra weight on luggage or something.
At the airport.
But I thought the extra weight was her, like, needing to.
My aunt is twisted. This is when I was too big and I had to buy an extra seat. So I had to call my foster mom and she had to buy another seat for me. What? When I was on my way to Oklahoma, I was sitting down.
I don't see the reason behind why Aunt Tammie would lie about this. I can see the reason why Amber would lie about it because it's just in her nature. Even if it doesn't make sense, she'll lie. So I don't freaking get it. I don't know what the actually was, but I'm more inclined to believe Aunt Tammie.
They came up to me and they said, "Can you come here?" They pulled me up to the little desk thing and they said, "You're gonna need another seat." They could just tell based on my circumference, if you will. At that time, you guys, I was like 420 pounds. So I was big. Like, I was a wide load. 10 to 15 minutes, I had to get onto that plane. I started bawling instantly. I called my foster mom.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. My last year of foster care, I lived with my friend's parents. And they were pretty wealthy. Instantly, I knew, okay, they're gonna be able to help me in this moment. Thank God.
Okay, so all of this nonsense about so much that she's been through when it comes to foster every time she brings up these foster families, it's what, she got to go to Disney, she got to go to whatever. They made a new addition so that she can have her own bedroom. They were wealthy. And I know I'm not saying that just because that happened doesn't mean that abuse have happened somewhere in some other form. But for real, if Amber had gone through that, she would have said this by now. I don't believe anything that Amber has to say, and I don't believe that anything fucking happened. I'm sorry. This is a person that I'm going to say no. I do not believe you when you're talking about your ABUSE, and that's it. I will believe anyone else. I will believe anyone else. You, ma'am, not on that list. So
My luggage was never too heavy. It was because I was too big and my
so what? Did you lie? Did Amber just lie to her aunt and say no, it was luggage so that she won't feel bad or something about herself? I don't know.
foster mom had to literally pay for me to get an extra seat. I actually have a story time about this on my YouTube. What the?
You have a story time about the fact that Aunt Tammie stopped speaking. That means nothing. That's like you saying, "Oh, I wrote it in my journal." Okay, that still means nothing.
I'm genuinely so confused of how she took.
That's how you are. That's how you live your life, babe. Who gives a shit?
That story and turned it into something, like warped it into something that's not true. When me and my brother went to visit, my foster family gave me and my brother money for the time there. So they did not have to spend any money on us.
Or they have to pay extra for
I'm gonna say that no. I'm sure Aunt Tammie put in a lot more money. If you guys were given some money, I'm pretty sure it wasn't enough for everything that Aunt Tammie fucking go for real.
For the baggage. So my daughter at 18 paid it.
You didn't hear the full story though. I knew exactly what she was about to talk about because this is something that she said back in the Kiwi Farms days.
And she said that the foster parents would give it back to my daughter when she got home. Never got it back. This is the same girl that took in her mom several times when she had no place to go. But never once in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that she is.
It's not a different story. When I went to Oklahoma, that is when she is talking about. It was the exact same time. It's not a different story. She said on my way to Oklahoma, I was too big for the seat. I had to buy a new one. My aunt is talking about when I went to Oklahoma. You guys weren't there. I was.
Once to pay back.
You are such a liar. You are such an unreliable narrator for the simplest of things. So freaking maddening.
That tiny little $60 thing that an 18-year-old child gave to her back then. Yeah. Yes,
if she wants $60, I can give her $60.
You probably should. You probably should. $60 way back then was a lot more, you know? You know that thing called inflation? And especially coming from an 18-year-old, yeah.
Like, what the
times I've stopped.
But yeah, I mean, you miss rich girl over here, so it's like, $60 is nothing. And give it to her. Even if you think you're in the right, give it to her.
YouTube that I have seen what I thought to be every video she put out for years. And then there'd be times where I would have to stop watching. My whole entire family can tell you this. I wanted to know Amber so bad.
You ruined that though.
So I'm always trying, and I had to find out.
Amber, how is it everyone else's fault when your relationships break apart? Are you seriously sitting over here, big ass, saying that every relationship that has been torn up and gone is because of everybody else's fault? It's not you. In no way. There is absolutely no freaking way that could even be possible. You're so delusional.
Amber through YouTube. I would even tell Amber, I'm not just another YouTube follower. I'm your aunt. I shouldn't hear every detail of your life through YouTube. So I'm going to quit watching your videos. And if you want me to be in your life.
What does Amber say? Are you watching my channel? Are you watching my videos?
You can let me know what's going on in your life. Well, instead of doing that, she would wait and then she'd come, are you watching my videos again yet? I really wish you would. Yeah, I could have done this years ago. I mean, I could have made some money.
Yeah, Jessica, like, what?
By now.
Why did you make? Because she was attempting this whole time. What is it that you're not getting? Just as Amber? Or you just picking and choosing what makes sense to you? What the fuck are you talking about?
Don't you think? I mean, that's not the intention. Never was, never will be. It's not that. I'm not jealous of Amber or her money. I live a very comfortable.
Maybe you're both liars. Could be. Tammie popped off because remember, life is special, and I think once we get one chance, bringing up. Look, Amberlynn started this whole thing. Started talking about her parents being in jail, in prison. When she made up that lie about her aunt Tammie not wanting to be in life because she was fat, she brought this onto the internet, and everything else is fair game. Don't just get to come online, lie about your whole family, and then pray and keep your family away from the internet and try to say no, you can't talk about that because you already did it. You broke the gates open, wide open for everyone.
A life I don't need for anything. It's not about money at all. It's about her slowly killing herself, and I can't keep watching it. Yet I was addicted to watching it, trying to help her. I couldn't stop. I still cannot, my brain cannot wrap around the fact. Let's even believe that, even though I could never, that she didn't really believe Emily was a feeder. Regardless, you know now. And after that big blow up that they had, and Emily did what she did, and all this stuff online, the very next day, we're talking again.
Okay, so you're telling me right now, a woman who was in an abusive relationship for 15 years, you think it's that easy to just be like, yeah, I don't love you anymore, I'm done talking to you? The fact—
Amber, that is so different. Oh my God. Your aunt was married to someone and they had children. And it's something completely different. I'm gonna guess that Aunt Tammie also wasn't working, so she was probably a stay-at-home mom and having to live, off of her abusive husband's, his salary. And you're talking about your shitty ass relationship that was about 5-6 months long at that time, and it was because you drugged your dumb freaking ass all the way over to the Carajo land, and you wanted to stick your ass where it didn't belong. You brought all your pets, you lost one, and this what why is how does that compare to what your aunt went through? You freaking psychopath. You could have gone, you had every option to go home, get, your mom was saying that she was gonna up, could have gone home. You could have gotten even a freaking hotel room if you didn't want to stay there any longer. You had options. The point with your aunt is that she didn't have any option, and she had children to raise. So shut up. You are so stupid. It's revolting.
that you can sit there and say that when you were in an abusive relationship for 15 years and you couldn't leave, that doesn't make sense.
It was like, well, I guess it was the—
What you just said made sound even dumber than I thought you could ever sound.
realization that Amber really doesn't want to lose weight, and I truly have weight.
I do want to lose the weight. Like, I'm genuinely miserable.
You love to talk about it. That's it. You love to talk about the possibility. That's all. You love to eat. That's what you want.
It has nothing to do with Emily. I bet you voted for Trump.
The talk about, I don't know if she's still sober. That was just to get underneath my skin. I don't drink alcohol anymore. She knows the realization that Amber really does
I do want to lose the weight. Like, I'm genuinely miserable. This has nothing to do with Emily. I bet you voted for Trump.
The talk about, oh, I don't know if she's still so.
Yeah, Amber, you and politics don't mix, just like you and diets don't. Shut up.
That's just to get underneath my skin. I don't drink alcohol anymore. She knows it's a touchy situation.
I don't believe anything you say.
Topic, so she wanted to put that out there.
So what? Someone believes what you say. I guess, now you know how everyone else feels. You're so dumb. You're so fucking dumb.
Saying that I'm doing this because I may not be sober. I'm sober.
I didn't vote for Trump.
Bitch, she didn't vote for anyone.
It's always another issue too. I am the only one in my family that had anything to do with this. That is a firm believer that my sister should not be around alcohol. Would never drink while my sister's here. We have band practice at my house, and on those nights, we're definitely drinking nights. If we had him on a night that my sister made by, it didn't start until after she left. Amber had my sister take her to liquor stores to get those buzzball things.
I would never go to a liquor store for buzzball. They're just at the grocery store.
Does that make it any better, you idiot? Holy as if that makes it better. Who cares? You're still using that in front of your mom. It's still right in your mother's face. What the oh God.
So, and every time I would drink, it's always like a last minute like thought process. It's never like I never like plan to drink. So it's always something like maybe I should drink tonight, and then I just like DoorDash it. So yeah, my aunt's wrong on that.
The Ozempic shot. This caused a fight with me, Amber, and my mom. Amber was
already got a freaking stroke right then. Anyways. Oh God, one of these days she's gonna freaking just stroke out for real. Game.
My sister come over to give her Ozempic.
You guys know that my mom was getting my Ozempic
and that
shot. My mom's thinking about taking
that was so fucking wrong of you. It was so incredibly wrong of you to do. And yet you still see nothing wrong with it. Just because your mother said, okay, don't worry, I'll do it. You know your mom is so freaking sorry for your past. Of course she's gonna say that. Think about nobody but yourself. And you know what? You may have all the money that you want at this moment, but your health is declining every single day. And I'm sorry to tell you, but actually I'm not sorry to tell you. I am gonna be happy seeing you just decline because you're not worthy of anything. Sorry.
Ozempic herself.
Shots. Because she couldn't give them to herself. Okay, and my sister's a recovering addict. She could have been a trigger just one time from doing that. Why would you even ask? I don't know, it'd be easy to play victim again if my sister was to relapse, wouldn't it?
Oh, Tammie, you're vile. And Jordy?
Yes. That is the truth. That's why she is. If her mom were to the biggest victim, it's gonna be Amber. Oh, my mom chose drugs over me. She chose it over me. Disgusting.
You two, you're fucking sick. Karma will come.
Way of control. It's a
oh my goodness. Karma, that's you. That's in the form of having to be
Amber getting anyone to do anything for her. She loves it. She loves it. When I heard about it, then I tell my mom, I am livid. I can't believe this. Why would she have my sister even around a needle, let alone shit into her body?
My mom wants to take Ozempic herself. Are you going to get on her for that? I do not have my mom take me to alcohol.
If your mother wants to do that herself, that's her choice. If it's going to be for her own health. The fact that you asked her is so wrong. Shut up.
Alcohol stores. Like, everything you're saying is not founded in reality.
It is.
This
This woman is so freaking delusional, and that's gonna be that's what's gonna lead her.
And see how that goes.
Let's do it. Get the fuck on my live, Tammie. Get the fuck on my live.
Gosh,
we can do this. Square up. I'm ready for it. I'll talk to her. I'll talk to her real good.
I'm like such a freaking idiot. Oh yes, we're gonna this is the next video too.
Well, it looks like she just started her live stream and she put aunt in quotation marks. So I don't know if that is her disowning you or what, but.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, I hope so.
I hope so. I really do want it to be like over at the end of all this. Yeah, she's very manipulative, so we'll see how that goes.
I literally want to message her and be like, I don't even count calories right now. I should. I know I've gained weight. I'm just like, I'm going through it. All right, I texted her.
Hello, hello.
I think I have it figured out. Oh my god, that was hectic. So now I know I can just have my aunt like call me through Instagram. Okay,
That
cool.
could work, yeah.
All right, thank you.
Or Facebook, if y'all are on Facebook, that might even be better because the.
How did I forget about Facebook? Oh my god, Keemstar is. I have to get a Discord. He wants me to, you know what? More so than ever, I might actually go pop up on a show over there. Like, I don't even care about anything anymore.
So she ended this live claiming she messaged her aunt and invited her to have a chat via phone call on her channel. Apparently Tammie said she's ready whenever Amber is and she's got nothing but truth and facts waiting for her. Are you gonna be tuned in for that, or is that something they should handle privately? Is the tea getting cold? Let me know down below, and I'll see you girls in the next one.
Doing is vile, but you know that you know that already. I will have a call with you on my live stream. I'm confident. I have to say, ready when you are. I have nothing. So this. Oh my gosh. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to put all of these edit all this stuff, smash them together. It's gonna be just one long video, and we're gonna go on to the Tammie and Amber when they actually, so we're gonna have that conversation. So yeah, it was really long, but it was a lot of fun. I've wanted to do this for a while. I'm so sorry again. Now school started again, but I have a pretty laid back schedule. Actually, a very laid back schedule semester. So yeah, I should be here more often. So yeah, but hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, morning, whatever. I am recording this on 28th. Yes, on Thursday. Guessing I'll put it out for Friday morning. I'm gonna record the other one now. Right? Seeing you guys. Bye.